My name is James Burrow. I have been many things to many people in my lifetime. I am a steam fitter and a proud union tradesman. I am an alumnus of both a four-year college and the Wisconsin technical school system. I am a husband, a father, a son, a brother, a student, and a teacher. One of the things I am most proud of, though, is my time as a soldier. For nearly 22 years, I have served our nation on active duty, as well as in the Wisconsin National Guard and Army Reserve, with the last 12 years of my service as a drill sergeant. I have trained hundreds, if not thousands, of young men and women. They look to my peers and I to teach, coach, and mentor them to be tomorrow's warriors and leaders. They know us by our iconic hats and our badge with the words, "This will defend." When they enlist, they swear an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that we will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I have always implored my soldiers to read and understand the Constitution. After all, they have sworn to uphold it. When soldiers retire, are discharged, or otherwise complete their service, they are never absolved of this oath. I am here today to uphold that oath, to uphold the Constitution by insisting that Wisconsin proclaim that the abuses perpetrated by our federal government will no longer be tolerated, to join with the 15 other states in calling for a convention of states, to remind the federal government that it is we the people from which their powers are granted, not vice versa. When our founders wrote the Constitution, they came together as statesmen, leaving behind their farms, their businesses, their trades. They could scarce imagine that anyone would be able to, let alone want to, make a career out of politics. We now have politicians that have decades in office, far removed from their constituencies. They appear less concerned with representing and more concerned with politicking, using their positions for personal gain and profit by peddling influence without recourse, by doling out mega-sized omnibus and relief bills that are literally giving away the wealth of our nation without coming close to balancing the federal budget. Of course, it is not all of them, but it is enough of them. And it is time for them to make way for those that would better represent their people's interests. The opening statement of the U.S. Constitution states, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, a more perfect union." Our founding fathers were not so vain as to think that they had perfected government. They left us room to refine and to continually strive towards excellence. They recognized that they were all fallible, but from the laborious task of arguing merits and faults, produced a document unlike anything the world had ever seen. It is up to us to safeguard it. It is up to us to say, our Constitution will defend it. Our nation will defend. Our people will defend. This is our line in the sand, and this we will defend. Thank you.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.